Hi everybody and welcome. Today we're making a quick, easy and delicious shrimp and broccoli fried rice. And we're starting with 1.5 cups of uncooked rice, so that's what I have here. This is maybe 3 to 4 cups of cooked rice. I have little under a pound of shrimp that I've cleaned and deveined. It's probably a 1/7 or 1/8 of a pound. 1 small head of broccoli florets and the stems chopped. 3 eggs. I'm using some paprika or Kashmiri chili powder. This is Kashmiri chili powder, which is bright red and very mildly spicy. You'll need some salt. Here I have 1/2 cup of diced onion, and these are about 3 green onions diced. So we're going to start first by marinating our shrimp with this and a little bit of oil and some salt to taste. Just rub it all over the shrimp. And let it sit aside. Now on the stove, we have a wok that's heating with 1 teaspoon or 2 of oil. And we're going to start with our broccoli first. So we'll do the onions. So lightly toss this. A small pinch of salt. Now we're going to season every layer as we go along. You could use Chinese sesame oil, but if you don't like the flavor of it, it can be a little strong, and if you're not used to it, just go with regular cooking oil. To that I'm going to add the broccoli florets. Another pinch of salt. Now here I'm going to add just a little bit of soy sauce. I have some soy sauce, oyster sauce, and some spicy chili garlic sauce here. These are the 3 sauces that I'll be using today. This is optional, but we're going to use the oyster and the soy sauce for our fried rice. So I'm going to saute this till the broccoli is cooked, half cooked perhaps, and slightly crunchy. So I've taken the broccoli and onions aside, and in the same wok I'm going to add 2 teaspoons of oil to start sauteing our shrimp. Spread that around. I'm going to add all of the shrimp. We're going to cook this gently. You don't want to overcook shrimp, and also be careful not to undercook it. So once it turns pink and it starts curling up, you know it's cooked. Possibly 3 to 4 minutes on low flame. So our shrimp is cooked, and we can now start putting everything back in. So we start with the broccoli and the onions. Throw in some green onions, rice. Let's do half of the rice first. Salt it because your rice does not have salt, so add a little salt. Break up any lumps. Add the other half. So at this point you can add a little soy sauce. about 2 teaspoons. Now the chili powder that I added to the shrimp is a little spicy, but if you add paprika, if you substitute that for paprika, you can add chili sauce at this point. Pick up the lumps nicely, and now we're going to start our egg. So make a small well. Right in the center there. Add a little bit of oil. Cracking the egg one at a time. When you crack your eggs, make sure you're not putting in a spoiled egg there or a rotten egg. So you might want to crack it into a small bowl sometimes. I check as soon as I crack the egg. Little salt for the egg. Pepper. We're going to start scrambling the egg first. So once your egg has scrambled, you're going to slowly mix the rest of the rice in. Taste for salt. Taste for salt. And it can take a little more of the spicy sauce. Some oyster, a little bit. Now some of these sauces have extra salt in it. So you want to taste your fried rice before you add any additional salt. So give it a good stir, turn the heat off. Add the remainder of the green onions. And I'm reserving just half a teaspoon for the final garnish. Stir that in. Right here I have a plate. Fried rice is always best made with old rice or rice that has been in the fridge, because then rice dries out and it's able to absorb the extra sauces. Shrimp on top and some of the green onions. Here you have it, a quick and easy shrimp and broccoli fried rice with eggs. Enjoy.